Okay, well it's the first photo trip of 2017. I'm off to Dungeness. I'm just sitting here having a cup of coffee before I leave. I've been listening to the weather forecast and the exact words were grey and murky all day, which I knew anyway, so I'm not particularly worried about that. I'm looking for details. On Dungeness Beach there's various bits of disused railways, old sheds, nets, the lot. So I'm going to go down there, taking a large format. The intention is today is to take some black and white films and develop them myself, which I don't normally do. So I'm looking to get some black and white images that I can develop myself. Might be a good day, might be shit, but you never know. You've got to be in the game to win. So I'm going to make a move in a couple of seconds, drive down there. It's about an hour and a half's drive, and I'll turn the video on once I get there. We've arrived at Dungeness, and as the weather forecaster promised, it's completely grey, the skies. I'm going to go out and have a walk along the beach. It's a funny old place, Dungeness. You've got behind me, which is behind me there, is the beach. And there's the remnants of what used to be a fishing industry. There's old huts, there's desolate boats that are falling to pieces. There's an old railway system that's falling to pieces. And in front of me, which I'll turn the camera around now, you've got the power station, which is the nuclear power station at Dungeness. So you've got one industry that sort of harks back to the 18th century, and another which is the 21st century. But we'll have a walk about now, see what we can see. Might find a few. It's going to have to be details. The sky is actually, there is no light. It's just a sort of diffuse light from the grey sky. But we'll see how we go. Okay. Well, we're walking across now to where the actual boats and that are. And if you've ever been to Dungeness, the surface is all cobbles, and it's really tiring on the legs. It's like walking through quicksand. You're knackered at the end of the day. But it's about a mile walk to where I want to get to go. It's going to be a long walk. Well, okay, I've dragged myself up across this beach. I found this little composition, which is an old motor, which I think was used to drag the boats up off the beach, or even drag the fish up off the beach. Not that they had big fish, but the boxes of fish. There's a nice detail here. I know the light's not too good, but the light's hitting the side of this propeller, or whatever you'd call it. And there's a few, probably can't see, but there's a water droplets under here. So I'm going to set the camera up. It's going to be the 210mm lens, and probably the bellow extension is going to be quite a lot because I'm so near the subject. But we'll see how we go. Okay, I'm all set up. Took the exposure readings. It's about 8 seconds. Adding on sort of 350mm bellows extension plus the reciprocity comes to about 1 minute 50 seconds, something like that. So I'm just going to bang off one of the shots now and see how we go. All done. We'll move on to the next image.